All right. Good morning. I've got to stay in the screen. I've got to do a better job. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You are watching live with LWL, Lindsay with Love. I'm adjusting my cameras, you guys. I did something super cool thanks to Art Go Show, one of the members of the Cosmic Collective. So let's kick off the show. Let's freaking go. You are watching live with LWL, Lindsay with Love. Today is January 27th, 2025. It is Monday morning. I'm hyped. I really miss you guys on the weekends, and I'm always hyped to come back, but I do need my weekends to just like veg out and like not be on social media. So that's that, and it will stay that way, but I always love coming back on a Monday morning. We are talking all about how the heck to understand the language of the universe. I speak energy and I help you reprogram your subconscious mind. I will literally take you from surviving to thriving if you allow me to do it. That is your job. You have to release the resistance. You have to open your mind and be okay with learning new thoughts. And when I teach you these new thoughts and when you practice them consistently, you will blast off into new frequencies and truly change your reality. Welcome to the show. Oh my gosh, I love what I do. I love what I do. It is so awesome. Terry, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Wendy, welcome. VIP Catherine says, hey, friends. Hey, let's get going. All right, we're going to start at the beginning. Because it was a wild weekend. VIP Deborah says, yes. And VIP Deborah is back on TikTok. They can't keep you down, VIP Deborah. I love that. She found a way through. She still had TikTok on her iPad. So good thing. I love that. Seriously, I love it. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning. If you guys have been hanging out with me for at least a week, actually 2 weeks, I would say, you know, 2 weeks ago, I was manifesting 20 million followers on TikTok. You also know that I switched last Monday to manifesting 1,000 YouTube subscribers on my YouTube Live interacting with me, which would indicate that I have more than 1,000 followers, right? Because you can't expect 100% of your followers or subscribers being interactive with you on a live. So that happened. And then the most beautiful thing happened. That was Monday. I started this manifestation. On Friday, beautiful Sarah inside of the Cosmic Collective wrote me a note. This is what happens inside of the Cosmic Collective. We are supporting each other, we are encouraging each other, and we are helping each other win at life. Am I the hostess? Yes, but I'm still there just showing up and trying to inspire, right? And she was like, did you know that you can actually go live on YouTube Shorts? Kind of like TikTok, so vertical live. And I was like, I had no idea. And she was like, maybe you should try it out because creators are getting a big boost from going live vertical. And I was like, okay. You guys, I was straight up prepared to go march my butt over to Best Buy and either buy another webcam if I needed to, or I was about to go to like a Verizon and go buy like a $2,000 iPhone. I'm not even joking. I was like, I'm ready. Like, I will make that investment because it's part of, when you buy something that is investing in your growth, that's an investment, right? It's not just a willy-nilly purchase. I'm so amped about this. So I was like, okay. But then I was like, you know, let me do a little bit of research because I want to know like more about this vertical streaming. I want to understand it in a better way. So sure enough, YouTube has allowed vertical streaming or launched it like 11 months ago. I learned a little bit on the YouTube channel. So it's like, okay, cool. Then this is where it gets good. I was like, okay, what do I need? So I YouTube searched, can I live stream vertical with my webcam? And I got taken to this guy's video, and he was talking about how to set up your vertical stream with an AI, something mask. He was a gamer. I don't know, but he was like, this is how you set it up to be vertical. So I was like, okay, if he's teaching people how to set up vertical, then for sure, you can stream vertical. Then he was like, if you have not watched this video, he's like, watch this one first because I teach you how to set it up both ways. And I was like, no freaking way. No freaking way. I was hyped. I was like, oh my gosh. So it took me reading the message that I received. By the way, people are messengers. So Sarah inside of the Cosmic Collective sent me a message and I received the message and I was like, okay, I know I'm manifesting more subscribers on YouTube and I know that this is a way, this is a message for me to go there, right? To evolve. So I took the message, I did some research immediately. I was excited immediately. I did not wait on that. When you receive a message, you guys, from your intuition, which your intuition can come through a person, a book, a song, I mean, a billion ways, right? When you receive that message, it's very important to act right away. So then I watched like 5 minutes of the first YouTube video. Then he says, watch this one. So I watched that one. And the title of the YouTube video, I cannot make it up. I literally cannot make it up. I'm going to go into Discord right now because the Cosmic Collective members get access to a daily Discord to hang out with me and the other members to advance our lives, to really level up on our spiritual game, to understand how energy works. If you are interested, because many of you are going to be spiritually awakening now, between now and February 2025, mark my words. If you're interested, get into the Cosmic Collective. Do not wait. Don't delay your spiritual journey. There's no point. You are going to win at life when you know how to do this. Okay, so I wrote the titles of the videos. So the second video says how to stream horizontal and vertical at the same time, exclamation point. And I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? It gets better. All I needed to do was add a certain plugin for free to a software I'm already using for free. And now I am truly live streaming both horizontal and vertical. So on Monday, I asked for this experience. I wanted to start building out I want to build out my Instagram, my YouTube, and my TikTok. I feel like those are kind of like safe bets, right? Because like TikTok is kind of its own thing. Instagram and Facebook are their own thing. And then YouTube has been around forever. So like if I'm on at least a Meta platform and a TikTok, whatever it becomes platform, and YouTube, you know, it's nice, like it's diversified and there's always something, right? I'll reach different audiences. Really beautiful idea. And now here I am doing it. How powerful is that? It took 5 days, only 5 days to receive that message. Holy cow. Let me get going and say hello to everybody that's new in the chat. If you're new here, say hi. Say hi. I'm here helping you reprogram your subconscious. I'm here to help you understand how the universe speaks to you. That is one of my superpowers in this lifetime. It's yours too, by the way, but you have to build the awareness, right? And so how do you do that? Well, you hear people's stories, and I'm going to share every single one of my stories. I'm about to share with you a little bit of a sad story. Well, not sad, but like a bummer story. It was a bummer, but I'm going to share it with you anyway so that you understand how the universe is sending you tests and how the universe speaks to you, because once you learn, you will win at life. I promise you that. VIP Ali says, good morning. Good morning. Sister Sarah News, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Yes, you are. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Dr. Abby says, hi. Hi, Dr. Abby. Oh, yours is lagging so badly. Sorry for the lag. I'm more than thriving. VIP Deborah says, I'm more than thriving right now because of Lindsay. VIP Deborah, you're making progress in your life and you are just blasting off. You're a totally different energy than when I first met you. I don't even want to say that, by the way. It's not that anyone is a different energy when I meet them. They are, but it's like you're allowing yourself to shine. And that's the difference. It's there. It's there inside of you. But I will help you bring it out to the surface, right? To be seen. And that's the power of it. Maral, I think is how you say your name, or Meryl. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. VIP Ali says, I had a validation of my manifesting too. I said, I see money flow to my bank account from all someone using my link. Ooh, amazing. Shay Shay's in the house. Hey, Shay Shay, thank you for the heart me. VIP Aaron is in the house. Hey, VIP Aaron. Meryl, is that how you're saying? I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Amy Hill, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. On a Monday, you guys. Let's keep going, shall we? Okay. So the next one is a little bit less exciting, but I'm going to share it with you anyway because the universe speaks to me, and I want you to understand how it speaks to you too. It's absolutely important, you guys, to understand this information. It's vital because once you know, you're unstoppable. You are unshakable, unmovable, unstoppable. What does that equal? Winning at life. Oh no, it skipped a whole paragraph. Wah, wah, VIP Ellie. I know, I was like, good morning, Shay Shay. Thank you for the rose, Meryl. Am I saying your name right, Meryl? And if I'm not, can you sound it out for me? Like, make it very simple, like how I should say it so that I can say it properly. Because I think it's important to say people's names right, right? That's one of the first subconscious programmings you ever receive is your name. Lindsay. It's there. If I was in a crowd and someone was like, Lindsay, and they wanted a different Lindsay, I would still be like, me? Subconscious programming, right? All right. Art Go Show, VIP Sarah, if you see this playback or if you're here, thank you times a million again. I cannot thank you enough for that like tip off. Like I feel like it was like a lead. So thank you for being a messenger for me. That was really powerful and I feel so grateful. You're getting paid through it, and then 2 other people used it too. Go on, girlfriend. Marl is the sound. I have no, I'm sorry, I'm unfamiliar with that. Marl. Queen Lyco, Queenly Co. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm so amped up on a Monday, you guys. I feel good. By the way, I finished all the channeled messages. I'm going to start working on the horoscopes for February today. So channel messages will be all posted by tomorrow night, late evening, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or so. So keep a lookout for your predictions, your channeled messages from me, and watch for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Really quickly, Manifesting Club members, we are manifesting tomorrow, the 29th, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. If you're interested in joining the Manifesting Club, where we manifest twice a month together on live with me and the members, it is extremely powerful. It is extremely rewarding. And our next session is the 29th at 10 a.m. The doors close tonight. So if you want in, please go join. You can find all the information at my link in my bio up here. It's a Persian Turkish name. Oh, very beautiful. I still don't know how to say it though, but I'm trying my best. So thank you for telling me and explaining it to me. Very pretty. Okay, so what else do I have to say? I think that's it, you guys. Those are the biggest kind of breaking news type of energies, which is the Manifesting Club, and what else did I just say? I can't remember. Oh, the channel messages, and then the horoscopes for February are coming out soon. They will start on the 29th, 30th, and 31st. All of them will be posted. All right, so if you guys have been hanging out with me for a little bit, you know that I started studying quantum healing hypnosis therapy under Dolores Cannon in fall of 2024. In fact, the day that I started studying and bought the program was September 25th, 2024. The other weekend, I went into the program because I was like, I still need to finish this, and I've just been really focused in because I've been getting a lot of orders for astrology reports, which I'm forever grateful for, but those have taken up priority because I have paying customers versus something I'm studying on the side, right? And so I've been really focused on my business and my clients over the past couple of months, been quite busy and traveling and all those things. Well, I went to log in this weekend on Friday night, and Saturday. Saturday I worked all day because my partner worked all day. He has a big meeting today that he was kind of doing last minute preparations for. And so I was like, well, I'll work because you're gone working anyway, so might as well get some stuff done. And I went to log in, and it said you no longer have access to this course. I was like, what? I paid like $800 for this course, and I only finished like the first couple of modules. So I was like, okay, what's going on? So I started looking at the frequently asked questions, and it's like, you have 120 days to complete the course. And I was like, oh no. Then it says, please email us if you need an extension. So of course I emailed them. And they got back to me really quickly, and they were like, you can get a 30-day extension, and then after that, for each 30 days, you'll pay $400. And I was like, no worries, 30 days is plenty of time. I just did not realize there was a time frame on it. So I was doing that course, and then my partner came home, and then I started like looking at my other healing books that I have on my bookshelf right here. And I was thinking about different content to put out there on TikTok so people start to become aware of how energy speaks to us, right? Specifically as in the body, because the body is a strong messenger, right? When we have an ache or a pain, it's very indicative of what's happening in our lives that we are ignoring or not deciding upon or whatever. And if we were to just make the decision and be conscious of this, we would be able to be free of any issues, any health issues. And so I grabbed a book I have not read in a while. And I was skimming through the front of the book, and I was like, I feel like I've read all this, and like I was kind of just like looking at it. And then I realized after about an hour maybe or 45 minutes of reading, I saw a little bookmark in the book. And I was like, oh, I did mark my spot, which I always typically mark my spot if I've been reading a book. But it's a manual, you guys. It's like say you were going to a college course, it's like a textbook. So you don't just sit down and read the whole thing in one sitting kind of a vibe. It's more like to study and learn. And when I opened the book, I saw that the bookmark was like, the pages are rather thin, and I could see that it was like the start of a new chapter, and I was on page 2. If you've been hanging out with me for some time, you know that I introduced myself initially as maybe an energy healer and then an energy artist. I work with astrology, but just recently, about a week ago as well, I decided that what I really do, when TikTok went down, I started to think, am I leaving something off the table? Like, am I not really fully giving myself to my audience, what my knowledge, and like really bringing it, right? Going 100. And I thought, if I really went 100, what would I tell people? Like, am I playing small, kind of? That's what I was thinking. And then I was like, you know what? I am an energy artist, that's true, and I like that, but I feel like it's still a little bit fluffy and light. What does that mean? And I was like, in fact, what I do is reprogram people's subconscious minds. That's my superpower. I did it for myself, and that's how I live the life I live now. And so if I can do it for myself, then I can do it for you too, right? And so I decided I would become, or start to title myself as like reprogramming your subconscious mind, really helping you go from surviving to thriving. I opened this book on Friday night. I see that I start a new chapter. I want to know what the chapter is because it's been so long since I read it. So I'm like, well, I might as well like start from the beginning of the chapter. It's one page, right? I flip the page back. I'm reading my notes right now so I can tell you the exact title of the chapter of the book. The title of the chapter of the book, The Subtle Mind, From Meditation to Subconscious Reprogramming. You cannot make it up. You cannot, like, the universe will speak to you in a billion ways. Are you listening? Are you aware enough to know the messages that are just specific for you? If somebody else opened that book, say my sister opened that book, it would not mean anything to her that she opened it one page away from the subtle mind from meditation to subconscious reprogramming. But it means a crap ton to me, doesn't it? I just kind of, I don't want to say rebranded myself, but I just stepped into a higher frequency where I say, you know what, actually this is what I do. What a beautiful weekend. I'm going to go to the bummer story next. So I'm just going to leave it on a low. No, I'm just joking. It's not going to be a low note. It's still a high note. But yeah, quite interesting. Let me get caught up with the comments, you guys. Thank you all. Clee, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Shakarat, thank you for the gift. Nina, thank you for the heart me. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the rose as well. VIP Deborah's mind blown. Catherine, VIP Catherine's mind blown. Natalie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. You guys, wild. So let's take it a step further because it gets actually better. It gets better. The story gets better. So I was watching Gaia. We don't really like watch TV because we don't find much that's truly interesting. So when I do watch TV, I watch like documentaries, or if I'm like really just like I want some background noise, I'll put on like a lame reality show. Like that, like that's the extent of it. I don't get into like series. I find that most entertainment that's like scripted is very predictable at this point, and so it's boring to me. I'm like, this person's gonna get this person's gonna fall in love, this is what it's gonna be. And sometimes it's like fluffy and fun, but for the most part I'm just like over it very quickly. So we put on Gaia, which Gaia is kind of like spiritual television, broadcasting, whatever. And there's a woman on Gaia, oh geez, I can't remember her name, but she's a hypnotist, and she does past life regressions. And so we're watching, my partner actually picks it. So here I am, Saturday night, restudying my QHHT, past life regression hypnosis therapy, quantum healing hypnosis therapy. I get the book. The book says the subtle mind from meditation to subconscious reprogramming. And then we go to bed at night. My partner picks the show, and it's a hypnotist who studied under Dolores Cannon and who has her own quantum healing hypnosis therapy practice. What a beautiful story, right? What a beautiful, I mean, just so perfectly like, Lindsay, you're on the right path. Just keep going. You're right there. Keep going, keep building, keep growing, keep sharing your knowledge with the collective. You are doing it. Yeah, Dolores Cannon. Yep. So I share this beautiful story because one, the universe spoke to me in many ways, right? We'll start back at the beginning. I was like, I want to finish this. I really want to finish it because, one, I'm so intrigued, right? I'm very intrigued. I think that I could really help so many people once I have this skill under my belt. I'm already doing it, kind of, but I want to really make sure I'm doing it correctly and really help people. My goal is to help you change your life the fastest, most effective, and easiest way possible. That's my goal. So when I get these tools and I accumulate these skills, it's really so I can do my job much faster, so I can really help more people, right? That's the goal. More people, faster, easier, and then less expensive, right? Because it's faster and easier, all those things. So one, it came from a book that I haven't read, and it came from the idea that I wanted to share my knowledge in a more powerful way. So I grabbed the book off the shelf I hadn't read in a long time. That was just me following my intuition. Just like when I went to log in to continue to study, because I had a little bit of extra time to like truly sit down and study, the course was closed. Well, they reopened it really quickly for me. They're like, actually, it's open. I was like, thank you, right? It maybe took 15 minutes. I was like, that's some really good customer service on a Saturday night at 4:30. I thought anyway, which led me to grab the book, which led me to open the book, which led me to the bookmark, which led me to flip the page, which led me to this book is telling me from meditation to subconscious reprogramming, which led me to being very hyped up about it. I told my partner, he's like, that's really cool. And I was like, yeah, I mean, he's not that hyped because it's not his message, right? So he's like, that's really cool, babe, but like not like, whoa, like me. Inside I'm like, hell yeah, right? Which led us to lying down, which led us to like, TV's boring. I was reading and I was kind of reading / watching. And he's like, how about this? And I was like, okay. And that's the show he picked. So just like a beautiful, you know, the messages will come many ways, but I think the key to the story is follow your intuition. My intuition said, start studying again. You have like finish this course. It's really imperative, actually. It's really imperative to like the next 3 to 6 months of what I'm planning. And so I really need to get it done. Hint, hint. Hint, hint for those that are listening about how I'm creating something new for all of you that are listening. Which I've been kind of hinting on, but I'm not ready to release quite yet. I'm not ready to release it. So it's important. And then just following the intuition, pick up the book, find the page, open the page, and it goes from there. So beautiful. The first information, sorry guys, 1 second. I just want to make sure I'm still going. Oh, this is not the right live stream. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm still here. Arco Show, thank you so much again. So then the first conversation I shared with you, which was like, I had my manifestation for YouTube. I want to go bigger on YouTube. I get a message, a lead from somebody in my Cosmic Collective. Thank you, Arco Show. I appreciate you so much. I follow the lead. Follow the lead. That was a message. So you're getting a lot of information from people that will help you. But if you take the information and you never do anything with it, you are not going to build out that intuition and that strength that's really required to see all of the messages. You'll get a message here and then it'll be a week and you'll maybe get another message and it'll be kind of slow moving versus like really quick, like boom, 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 right? VIP Deborah says, I'm in 100%. I don't know if you'll need it, VIP Deborah. I mean, yeah, of course you're more than welcome, right? But I don't know if you'll actually need what I'm about to give out to the collective. I don't know if it'll be for you, but you know what? You'll use your intuition and you'll decide if that's what you want to do. Okay, so let's go to the final story. This is a story that's a bummer. So, womp womp. That's kind of how I feel about it, but also I know the test. And because I know the test, I can be okay with the experience, okay? I know the test, and because I know the test, I can be emotionally okay with the experience. I'm gonna say it one more time. Because your emotions are very powerful, and being emotionally okay and processing something and letting it be what it is the power, right? That's the power. That's when you become immovable, unshakable, and that's how you win. Chaos swirls around you and you're like, I'm still living my best life because I can see the beauty of it all. So, I knew the test, and because I knew the test, that is how I was able to be emotionally cool with it. All right, VIP Aaron says, hands available again. So I watch, listen to unconscious reprogram videos almost nightly. Last night, when I pulled one up, I thought, too bad Lindsay doesn't have these too. Ah! Thank you for that. Thank you for that, VIP Aaron. I appreciate the confirmation. VIP Deborah says, no, that's power. Yes, it is. All right, let's go. I had some other stuff planned for the show today, but these stories have been taking quite some time. You guys, I have so many things planned. It's just a rhythm. I'm in my rhythm. And when you have the energy and you have the creativity, you know you're always in the right order. And it's going to come when it comes. And it's going to be to the public when it is to the public. Now, I have ideas for deadlines. I have ideas for reaching the goal at what time frame I want to do it. But I also know that if I want to do something so beautiful for you, it cannot be rushed. It cannot be rushed because if it's rushed, it's not going to be 100. And if it's not 100, then it's helping you, what, 95 or whatever. So I'm not rushing. I'm absolutely not going to rush. VIP Aaron says, I legit got chills in the shower when you were telling us. Couldn't get out fast enough. Oh, well, thank you for that, VIP Aaron. Chills is indicative that what you either just spoke or what you just heard is absolute truth and has come from like soul to soul. So that's super powerful in and of itself. So thank you for sharing that with me. VIP Deborah says, in their own time, they'll come when they're supposed to. Yep, you got it, VIP Deborah. Okay. So I took an Akashic record journey for myself I sent the Cosmic Collective members on an Akashic Record journey for the January 2025 energy healing session. If you are interested in joining the Cosmic Collective, it is a membership. It's $49 a month. And inside, you're going to get months worth of spiritual lessons at this point because they just accumulate every single month. You're going to get replays to every single energy healing session. You get monthly energy healing sessions live on Zoom. You get 2 spiritual Q&As with me live on Zoom a month, and you get access to the daily Discord, and you get discounts off my services. So think about that, especially if you're awakening right now, because the worst thing to do is awaken and not know what the heck to do with your power. I did that for 2.5 years and it sucked. Just saying. Okay, so I took myself on an Akashic Record journey and I met my dad up there. And my dad typically always comes through. My dad and I are working together every single day, and he made that very clear in this last journey. Like, you have a whole team. So my dad's whole family, his immediate family, is now passed, transitioned. My dad, both my uncles, and my aunt, as well as my dad's parents, who already transitioned before I was born. So I basically have this whole family. Like, it's so empowering when you think about it, helping me in my physical body. And so my dad, he came forward. If you guys know, if you know, you know, right? Because you were there and on your own journey. He came forward, as he does, and he gave me a hug. Hi. He always would say, "Hi, honey." So he said, "Hi, honey," and he was like, the message he gave me was around staying balanced and remaining humble. And I was like, okay, like, that seems pretty obvious. Like, I really do aspire to be like my dad. He was a really great businessman. He was able to support our entire family. Of course, my mom worked as well, but he had 3 kids. He was a carpenter. He did custom kitchens. He built homes, and he was really good at his craft, like really good. And not only that, but he was very stoic in the way that he conducted business. In other words, like, he would do trades, or if somebody needed something or his help, like, he was going to help. And so I do really aspire to be like him in my business and do my best to, like, really remain very grounded as I continue to build out. And I think that's powerful just from a spiritual perspective anyway, right? You guys know, like, you can see certain people on the internet that are very spiritual, but there's like a lot of underlying kind of like, I don't know if I even want to say it. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Use your discernment when you're paying attention to spiritual people on the internet. How about that? Use your discernment, okay? Aaron, thank you for the heart me. Becky, thank you for the heart me. So anyway, my dad came through. He gives me this message, and I'm like, okay, that's a pretty obvious message. So I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, like, okay. Then I've been wanting to go to Los Angeles because one of my necklaces, I have another gold necklace that has a little rabbit for my zodiac, Chinese zodiac, and the clasp broke because it's 24 karat gold, so it's very soft. So every time you open and close the clasp, it kind of bends a little. And then when we were in Miami, it broke. So I haven't been wearing my necklace. I've been kind of bummed out about it. But I have this necklace, and I'm like, okay, we'll go to Los Angeles to the gold store when we have time. We have a person there that, if you know, like, there's a place called Chinatown in downtown Los Angeles, and there's a whole row of stores that deal in 24 karat gold. Now, our thing with 24 karat gold is that it's an investment, because when you buy gold, it exchanges on the stock market, right? So you can buy something at a low gold price, and then you, as jewelry, get to wear it, but not on top of that, but you're also building your investments. And so that's the excitement around the gold, and it's a whole experience. If you ever get to do it, I would, like, highly recommend it. It's just like a fun experience. So I've been telling my partner, like, we need to plan a time to go to LA, to go to the gold store, go get my hair trimmed by my guy and whatever, see his sister, blah, blah, blah. See our friends. And we went to yoga. We went to Bikram on yesterday morning. And I take all my jewelry off to go to yoga because it's so sweaty. And he's like, babe, you should just leave your necklace and your bracelet on. My bracelet on. This is a little bit of foreshadowing. You should leave your necklaces and your necklace and your bracelet on because they're not like so long enough that they're hitting you in the face, and they're not going to bother you in yoga, especially Bikram, because you're not doing any downward dog or anything like that, so that you don't have to keep changing the clasps. And I was like, well, when we go to LA next, I'll just have them change out all the clasps so they're all brand new and strong, right? And he was like, okay. And we kind of went back and forth on it, but I was just like, just for my, like, I don't want to have, things hitting me when I'm, like, super sweaty in yoga. I think I would just be so annoying. So we took off my necklace and my bracelet. We got home. We decided we were going to go to lunch. Sorry, I should finish with my yoga story. So we're in yoga, and it's the first time I decide, like, I asked God, Source, Universe, Creator, I said, God, Source, Universe, Creator, let me go through every single pose. Give me the strength not to give up. Give me the strength not to sit down on my mat. I want to get every single pose. If you have ever done Bikram yoga, it is 26 poses for an hour and a half in a hot room. It is not easy. It is actually quite a workout. And I asked for the strength. This is the third time going back since 2019. So I asked for the strength, like, let me get through all the set, like the whole thing without sitting down, without taking a break. And I did. I was super proud of myself. And while I was meditating at the very end of the class, I started getting a lot of root chakra energy and really just like understanding the balance. And they were like really just like sending me messages around balance and harmony. And really just finding balance. And I was like, okay, this is quite interesting, right? Because I got the message from my dad around balance, and now I'm getting the message around in yoga around balance. And I received a new angel number 122, which was around balance this past week. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? And I know I'm starting my spiritual journey, like I'm deepening it, right? We've talked about this. You guys know that's what's happening. So, you know, you start your journey in the third eye, of course. But really, you've got to start in the root, because the root starts the flow of energy. Of course, energy comes through the crown, but it also comes up through the root. So it's like, well, it makes sense that I'm really expanding in the root, because the root is where the energy starts to really build out again. And the root and the crown are portals, so they don't really expand, but you can always be activating them and keeping them nice and balanced and open. So we get home, we get ready, I shower, we're like, let's go to lunch somewhere new. I was like, yeah, it's a nice day. It's actually kind of like nice weather to take a walk, take the dog for a walk, whatever. I put my necklace on, I put my bracelet on. My bracelet was like mostly on. It's a really thick clasp, and I put it pretty tight. I thought to myself, it's a little open, but there's no way it would fall off. Like, there's just no way. I've had it like that so many times. So I just pushed it tight and went on with my day. We get home. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get into like comfy clothes, sweats, whatever, and I take off my shirt and my sweater, and my bracelet's gone. And my like instant gut knee-jerk reaction is like, I lost my bracelet. Where's my bracelet? I can't find it. And my partner is like, well, are you sure you put it on? And why didn't you ask me for help? And were you mad? Were you annoyed with me because I told you to keep it on for yoga? And I was like, well, I do feel like that was like maybe like a bit of a sign. Like I should have just listened. Like that was the message. But no, I wasn't annoyed with you. I just put it on myself. And like, I'm an independent person. I can put on a bracelet by myself. It was that type of vibe. And so I thought to myself, so we called the restaurant where we were at, and my partner drove back. It's not far away, and he retraced our steps, and he couldn't find it. And I was like, that's a bummer. My initial thought was like, I'm a sad girl. And I allowed myself to be a sad girl for probably 2 hours. 2 hours, I was pretty sad, because not only was it like meaningful because my partner bought it for me, and it's like, I remember the trips when we go. They're very exciting and it's fun. That, number one. Number two, like we bought it when gold was really low. So I was excited because I was like, well, that was a good investment. Like I was proud of that. So I was a sad girl for a little bit, and then I was like, what's the lesson? Like, what's the test? Because there's a test in this. Like, there's absolutely a test. And what I think the test is, this is my guess, is with this deepening of my spirituality will be an evolution of my business, because my business is a spiritual business. It's a spiritual practice. And so as I go deeper and I understand more, I will be able to bring more to you and bring out stronger content and more knowledge and wisdom that will help you expand faster and easier and all those things. And with that will be growth, right? That's kind of obvious. So as I help you grow, I'll grow. And I'll just continue to evolve. And you guys know, if you've been hanging out with me, that I worked really hard on releasing limiting beliefs around money. Specifically like being okay with material possessions and finding that balance between like material possessions and being okay with them being gone versus like what I have. And I thought to myself a little bit deeper. I was like, if I am really upset about losing this bracelet, which I don't ever lose anything, ever. So that was another thing too. I was like, geez, I never lose anything. This is so weird. So I still wonder if it's like flung it, like if in changing my clothes, it flung somewhere and I just have not found where it's flung. I don't know. We'll see. If it's really gone, then I hope that whoever got it really needed it. That's like what I believe. If I really lose something money wise, then the person that found it, it's like they needed that, and that's like an interesting energetic exchange. I never lose anything, so I'm very surprised. And third, if I was really this upset about this bracelet, now it was a good amount of money, but to who? Because it's all relative. To who? So I was like, if I'm really expanding out from a monetary perspective and from an abundance perspective, would that Lindsay, that happy, spiritual, healthy, multimillionaire Lindsay, cry about this? Or would she say, okay, next time we go to LA, I'll just buy a new one? So I allowed myself to be sad. I processed the emotions. The knee jerk was a little bit frantic. I lost my bracelet. I don't ever, like, I mean, other than yoga, like, you guys know I always have all my jewelry. That's just like, it's my vibe. That's my energy. So a little bit bummed because gold is very powerful from an energetic perspective as well. But, yeah, we did check the car multiple times, but I just still feel like, I don't know, I just feel, yeah, it was more about the sentiment VIPL, yeah, it was. But then also I'm like, but it's just a gold bracelet. Like, if it was like my great-great-grandmother who had passed and I never got it back, like, that would be understandable. If it, like, I will never lose this ring, but like, if it was this, like, this would, like, my ring would be like, I would be truly sad for a long time. Because it has way more meaning. That bracelet, yeah, it was fun and it has like a good memory, but it's just a gold bracelet. I could call up that place and I could say, this is what it looked like. Can you show me your case? And they could show me all of them and I could just have it tomorrow if I wanted it. I really could. So I said, you know what? New Lindsay in her new transcended state that has released her limiting beliefs around money is letting this go. It's okay. I kind of still feel like it's gonna find me some way, somehow. I just have this feeling, but if it doesn't, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So the root chakra, really quickly, the root chakra is the energy of material balance, being okay with material goods, but being okay when they go away. I was just talking about this the other day. Being safe and secure in your body, moving forward with courage and bravery. And so it kind of has this beautiful harmony of like, my dad was like, balance, humble. My partner's like, don't take this off. Why are you taking this off? It's normal to wear jewelry. Like, it's okay. Me being like, no, it bothers me. I always take it off anyway. We'll go get it fixed, whatever. I lost my bracelet. I don't lose anything, but I have to be okay with it. I have got to be okay with it, because if I am not, then I'm keeping myself in a small limiting belief, right? So in my mind, when I invest in something, you guys, this is something powerful you can do too. When I invest money in something, especially when I look at it as an investment, like that bracelet, of course it's jewelry, so it's nice to wear, but ultimately it's an investment because gold increases. Like, the gold is a stock. It's basically like buying a stock and putting it on your body, right? That's how you can think of it. So when I think about my investments, anytime I'm investing, whether it's stock, whether it's my time into a course, whether it's a money into a course, I think to myself, I'm going to make at least 10 times back on this investment, at least 10 times. So with this gold bracelet, I will tell you, my partner said it's probably valued at this point around $1,500. I trust that I will make 10 times that because I lost it. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I can't believe I'm smiling about it. I'm kind of excited to see where the story goes. So I'll keep you guys posted. But that was another interesting lesson and test I received from the universe. And I truly believe it's a test because the universe is asking me, are you serious about the trajectory of your abundance? And if you are, then you will win, you will pass this test. Let me get caught up with the comments, you guys. I know that was a long-winded story. All right. Abundance Blessing 19, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. And I said balance this morning. VIP Deborah says, wow, thank you for the confirmation, VIP Deborah. Thank you for being a messenger. VIP Deborah says, spiritual is so much more than 24 karat gold material things. So that's what I'm getting out of it. Wow. Yeah, exactly. It's more than any of that. Because also, if you know how energy works, you're just gonna, if you can get it once, you can get it again, right? And it's not, and like, does that bracelet define me? No. I mean, half the time it was hidden underneath all my sleeves anyway. And it's okay because I could just go get it again. It's not the end of the world, right? And so standing in your energy, but number one, processing the emotions. So I processed the emotions. I said, okay, you know what, it does make me sad. Admittedly, I was sad. I think that's normal. Like I've been wearing I'm still sad that I can't wear my other necklace. It's still broken. So I said, okay, well, but on the plus side, I have other rings and I have other things I can wear, and I have different bracelets. I can just put a different one on. It's not the same one, not 24 karat gold, but whatever. Gives me an opportunity to refresh my style, to step into a new frequency, maybe get a different design. There's all these positives that come from it. And my hope is that whoever found it, if somebody found it, I hope they realize the value of it. And if they need it, to go turn it in and use the money in a way that helps them advance their life in some way. I think that's beautiful. Let's see what happens. It truly is not the end of the world. VIPLA says there's probably more about I saw that, yeah. That's how it happened to my dog my grandma gave me. She passed away 6 months later. Someone stole the dog from our yard. It was devastating. Yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That is devastating. Somebody stole your dog from your yard. The other thing I think too is like if we did ask a bunch of people, like I called the restaurant, my partner checked like all the places we went and asked all the people, and I thought to myself like, I also know the energy of karma. So like if somebody did have it and they didn't tell us that they had it and kept it for themselves, like that's on them. That's on them, right? I lost my diamond ear this weekend, so I feel your pain. I did find mine though. Yeah, I'm glad you found it, Tony. Beck says, it's okay to be sad, just don't live their process. Yeah, I already did, exactly. So that's kind of the cool story. It was like a bummer story, but also, once again, what were the messages? Well, maybe my partner was acting as a messenger for me to keep all my jewelry on. And I was like, no, I want to take it off. Step one. Step two, maybe in my stubbornness, even though I saw that it was a little bit more closed, maybe I should have just asked my partner, can you push this even tighter? Like, I feel like it's not tight enough. But I genuinely, in my heart, it was not like against him. It wasn't about him. I just thought like I did it and I was good to go. So maybe there was something there, like I needed to like close it tighter, something like that I needed to see. And the rest is history. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. VIPLA says, maybe since you already said to the universe that you want new jewelry when you go to LA, that is really opening a new pathway for you to get whatever you want. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that. VIP Catherine says, this happened to me recently because I'm a jewelry girl too. They were sentimental pieces. I grieved and let go. Yep. Well, and I think another big part of it is like, if you are, like, you guys know I have serious money. I had really big limiting beliefs around money. So the jewelry is not just the jewelry. The jewelry is like a true investment from a monetary perspective. Like, I truly believe every single person should own some 24 karat gold. You should. Because we're against the gold standard, right? So our money doesn't really matter. It's the gold. Anyway, we're not going to get into finance lessons here. All I'm saying is I think everyone should at least go buy some gold. You can buy like a little gram. You can buy an ounce. You can Google how to buy 24 karat gold. You can buy right off the internet. They'll ship it right to you. So we have bars and we have other things, but it's like, yeah. I think my lesson was around transcending into the new frequency where my root chakra is nice and balanced. I'm going deeper in my journey. If I plan on going deeper in my spiritual journey, I have got to have a strong root chakra because that's what's going to keep me grounded. Back to my dad's humble, balanced message, right? And so when I'm there and I'm nice and balanced, it's okay. From an emotional perspective, it's okay. I'm not living out of fear. And if I should be living out of lack, that would be like if I was really sad about it and I stayed sad forever and I like could never let go of the fact that I lost it, maybe, then that's really living out of lack, right? That's not trusting that the universe is abundant for me and for everybody. So lots of lessons. And I feel proud that I passed the test. And now I'm ready for my abundance to flow to me. Bring it on. I'm ready. All right, you guys, that was my weekend in a nutshell. How was yours? Holy cow. I feel like it's going to be a great week, you guys. It's going to be a great February. There's going to be a lot of people waking up. For those of you that are here, you're awake because you're listening to me. So there's going to be a lot of people waking up. This is my guess. My prediction is that there's going to be a lot of people waking up between now and February 28th, 2025, so the next month. So if somebody comes to you and they're finally awake and they say something very profound or what they feel like is very profound, but you've known it for a long time, you say, that is amazing, can you tell me more? You don't say, duh, everybody knows that, right? Because Tony, VIP Deborah says, I truly feel it's coming back to you, but in a very more important way. Yeah. It's like when you guys, one time I donated diamond earrings to like, you know, when you like go to like, at least in California, you could go to a grocery store and there's like a donation bin and there's somebody working at the bin and it's kind of like a dumpster of sorts and you just give them all your garbage bags. One time I donated diamond earrings to that bin. People are going to say, that is so stupid. You're so dumb. Whatever. They were toxic. They were from my first ever boyfriend. It was the most toxic relationship I've ever been in my life. Ever. And I finally decided that I did not want those diamond earrings. Even though they were diamonds, true diamonds, I was done with those earrings. It was bad energy and I was carrying them with me. And I'd already been with my partner for so many years, but I still had those stupid diamond earrings and I never wore them. And finally, we were moving from the suburbs of Las Vegas to the Waldorf Astoria. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to put these diamond earrings in donation. Because I know how energy works. I want to see what the heck comes back to me. And then, after I gave away those diamond earrings, a couple months later, I got my ring. So, I mean, say what you will, but that's how energy works. You've got to be fearless in the way that you work with energy, though, right? You have to be holding the faith. And by the way, if I really needed the money for the diamond earrings, I would have gone and like done the whole like negotiating and trading them in. So be mindful and don't step out of your money integrity. That's very important. Don't just willy-nilly go give all your nice things away, okay? That's not the message here. So many in February, Tony, because we have so many planets in Pisces. And Pisces is the 12th sign. It is the all-encompassing, right? It is the end of the circle and the beginning of the new. And it's the closure, it's the spiritual placement. So by February 28th, we have the North Node in Pisces. We have I was just looking at, actually, let me pull up my horoscope really quickly because I was just writing them. By February 28th, we have a new moon in Pisces. We have Mercury in Pisces. We have the Sun in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces, and Neptune in Pisces, the ruler of Pisces, plus the North Node in Pisces. That is a lot of energy in the sky in Pisces. So my prediction is that people are going to wake up. If you are watching or you know somebody that could be a good fit for the Cosmic Collective, you guys, please invite your friends in. VMPLA says, more new spiritual journey. Yep, this weekend. Oh, sorry. This was very free for me. Lots of tears and trauma healing, and I'm ready to be on this new spiritual journey. VMPLA says, I love that. Yeah, Katie, more people will wake up. That's just how it goes. Yeah, everybody should be leveling up at that time as well. Yes, Tony. Good question. VIPL, yay, Pisces, but man, the emotions. The emotions, yeah, really work through the emotions. Find a way, VIPL, to start to regulate them. Because that's really going to be key to your success in your journey, is to ground in and not let every little thing shake you. Well, not that that's what's happening, but you know what I mean? Like, really finding a way. VIP Aaron says, oh, good Lord. Well, I'm glad I was awakened. Yeah, me too. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the next couple of, just for the rest of my life. I'm excited. Every single day I'm like, what's going to happen today? That's how I view my life. My sister texted me this morning. She saw an orb last night and she got it on camera. I was like, I was just literally driving back from our lunch yesterday. I looked in the sky and I thought, I was looking at different clouds because I'm a cloud gazer. I do like, it's very Piscean of me. I like to make pictures of the clouds and daydream. That's very much my vibe. And I thought to myself, when am I going to see a UFO? Will I ever see a UFO? And also, like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm ready for it. But I don't want to be, like, abducted. And if I do, I want it to be, like, a nice abduction, not an aggro abduction. Oh my gosh. For those of you watching on YouTube, I'm so sorry. I'm just now seeing the chat. Soul Life's Purpose. Did your TikTok go away? What happened? Between a house fire and everything I had left stolen, I've been having a difficult time trying to understand why I lost everything, almost every single possession, but that gave me a good perspective, so thank you. Oh my gosh. Are you in California? Did you go through those? I'm so sorry you're experiencing that. I hope whenever my possessions landed, they are bringing somebody joy. Yeah. I think like when that's like the way to, sorry guys, we have so many chats going now. I'm streaming on YouTube, I'm streaming on TikTok. I'm gonna see if I can stream live on other platforms all simultaneously as well. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I wonder, you know, I think that's the best way of looking at it. because otherwise you could just stay sad. You can look at it as like a really fresh freaking start, but like, yeah, you do have to, I mean, sure, I sit and wonder like, why did that have to happen to me? And it's just a bracelet, but like, imagine your whole life just turned upside down. It takes a lot of strength and courage. And I think it's going to build something inside of the people that experienced it to really like view life in a different way. It's like my car accident. Like, I think like, what are some other really big shakeups I've had in my life is like my car accident. That's like, it's like I had to be hit. Like, it's almost like I was knocked really hard on the side of the head. Wake up, you know, wake up. There's more to life than what you're doing. Katie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Yes, VIP Ellie, I said, find a way that works for you to ground into your emotions and really regulate them. Because the grounding of when you are, I don't want to say in control of your emotions. I think when there is a balance between a control of the reaction and a surrender to processing them, that's where the power lies. But we want to be grounded and not have every little thing affect us so strongly, right? And I'm not saying that that's what's happening for you. I'm just saying that if you're still experiencing that a lot, it's to get grounded. Tanya, I have no idea how to say your name, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Big love to them all. Yeah, exactly. Tony says, I've heard that anyone who deleted TikTok during the ban is no longer able to download it again. Yeah, that's true. Grounding is essential. Yeah, it is. VIP Ellie. But if you're like VIP Deborah and you downloaded TikTok on your phone and your iPad, you can still get on your iPad, right, VIP Deborah? You can do a grounding meditation. You don't have to go outside to get grounded. But I would still suggest, I mean, it's really cold here still too, but I would still suggest every day going out into the sunlight. I just started this morning. I was like, you know what? I realize some days I don't even leave the house at all, which means I don't go out into the sunlight or outside. So every morning now, like part of my new routine is to go open my balcony door and just like, you know, big breath. So you can ground through meditation. You can ground through grounding chakras, holding them. There's many ways, yeah. But at least just getting some fresh air every morning. Soul's Life's Purpose, no. Wisconsin, the fire happened in November 2020, just before my husband passed, and then losing my grandson. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Soul's Life Purpose, like freaking huge awakening, right? Ugh, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you lots of love, because that hits home. That does. And it's not necessarily so easy. But as you learn, I think the beautiful part of energy and understanding it is as you learn, you realize we're always all connected. Always. And so anytime I can call upon my dad to help me, anytime I can call upon my loved ones floating around in the ethers, wherever they may be, right? And I think that's what keeps the faith going and that keeps the connection alive. So how about we all do 3 clearing brush and sign and love, huh? Oh, a cleansing sweep. Is that what you want to do, VIP Deborah? We can do a quick sweep. And then we've got to manifest, you guys. We've got to manifest. This is free manifesting an energetic wave Monday and Tuesdays for my non-VIP members. For my VIP members, remember we're doing this together Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Special sweet treat for you guys. So yeah, VIP Deborah, is that what you mean? Yeah, okay. We can do a quick oh, and send love? Yeah. Soul Life Purpose says, I watch all the storms with so much empathy, watching all these people being displaced and losing so many loved ones. Yeah, exactly. And just holding compassion too. I think another thing I'm really mindful of the more that I learn, and I'm just reminded of the more that I study, which is when you learn how energy speaks, you find serious compassion for people because you know what people are going through without them really having to tell you much about themselves. Like if you were to tell me I have XYZ issues with my gut and I have XYZ issues with my neck and I have heel spurs and whatever else you're going to tell me, I could be like, wow, I'm going to send you so much freaking compassion because emotionally I know what you're feeling and what you're not processing and what you're holding on to. And it becomes like everybody's kind of just like a screen and they're just like announcing what they are, right? Because I know I know the language. And you can learn the language too, by the way. And if you want to excel your life, I'm talking supersonic speed, join the Cosmic Collective. Cosmic Collective members that are hands-free down here, can you just give me like a heck yeah about that? Winning at life? Anybody? Anybody? All right, let's cleanse ourselves. We can do a quick cleansing breath. VIP Deborah suggested, good idea. So just sweep it. Start around your crown chakra. Follow your intuition. What does it need? Does it need to go this way? Does it need to go like this? Maybe you need to push it out that way. Allow it to be what it is. And just sweep. And then Tony says, heck yeah, Tony's in the Cosmic Collective. She knows what's good. Everyone in the Cosmic Collective is winning at life. VIP Deborah says, yes! You guys are awesome. Beck says, yes, a 100. And sweep it, you guys. And when you're done sweeping, shake it off, right? And sweep your whole body. Sweep your arms. Maybe your lymph nodes. Sweep your armpits. Anywhere you need to sweep. The Cosmic Collective has been life-changing. Thank you, VIP Catherine. Yeah, you guys are changing your lives, and it's so beautiful to watch and see and be a part of, for sure. And just shake it out. And just shake it out. Whatever you want to do. You can just take a moment to just push love out of your heart chakra. There's so many ways, you guys, that just by doing these small little kind of rituals each day, when you think about them, when you're inclined, when the intuition says, hey, you should do this real quick. And so you actually listen and you do it, you're helping all of humanity. It's so beautiful. So that's why I like to do it. Sometimes I think if I could just help one person by sending out this love today, then I'm helping. I'm doing my part. VIP Deborah says, that's my new thing after I'm done with my Reiki sessions. That's how I'm going to cleanse my energies. Ooh, I love that. I love that. And yeah, disconnect and cleanse. Very cool, VIP Deborah. I'm glad it resonates with you. Yeah, everybody has their own vibe. VIP Jewel says, facts, I find myself doing it later in the afternoon. Probably after you've interacted on the internet with people, after you've interacted maybe on a team meeting on Zoom or in person or whatever, gone to the grocery store, done some errands, gone to the bank or whatever. I don't know. I like literally my whole life I feel like is virtual at this point. I really don't go many places. I go get my nails done. If I could get my nails done virtually, you better believe I would. Derek, thank you for sharing the live. All right, you guys, let's do our manifesting. So this is for all members, all people listening. Get your journals out and let's start manifesting together. And Wednesdays through Fridays, this is for VIPs only. So if you want to be a VIP and support my channel, click this button up here and click subscribe. It's $4.99 a month, only $4.99 a month. And TikTok is changing up the game. And they're changing things and like, they want us to have more heart me's and more followers each live so we can actually get our money. What the heck, TikTok? I guess they're making it a little bit harder, but in return, they're giving us more, up to 53% instead of 50. But just because you could earn up to 53% and it used to be 50, you don't always get 50%. Now you have to work a little bit harder for it. So annoyingly, I'm going to have to promote myself a little bit more and ask for some heart me's and ask for some diamonds and ask for some gifts and some likes. It's annoying, I know. I don't really like that part. But you know, here I am. Here I am doing it anyway because TikTok says, let's manifest, shall we? Oh man, definitely need to after being on the socials. Yeah, for sure. You don't have to apologize, Ellie, VIP Ellie. You don't have to apologize. So more likes, more heart me's are important, more diamonds in general, which means gifts, and followers each session. So I have to get like 1 to 2 followers each session to get 1% and like 5 to 10 to get something. What else did they say? You have to go live for 25 minutes or it doesn't count, which is fine for me. I go live every hour. If you go from one ranking to the next, you get like extra rewards. I don't know. It's coming soon. It's called scaled lives or something. Let's manifest. Let's manifest. If you need help understanding how the heck the universe speaks with you, make sure to hit the follow button up here. You guys, I am not going to let you down. If you hang out with me and you follow through with your end of the bargain, which is taking the action, you will win at life. I can guarantee it. I know because I'm winning at life, and that's what I did for myself. I used to be super insecure. I used to be wildly jealous. I used to have almost zero self-worth. I was attracting all the crappiest relationships because I didn't put out this respect for myself. Like, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be like really in that annoying place. And I also know how to reprogram yourself to not be in that annoying place. But I also know that a lot of it is you doing consistent work. So I can't make a guarantee because I can't guarantee what you're doing when you're not hanging out with me. I can't walk around being like, hey, stop doing that. But inside the Cosmic Collective, I will remind you every single day. I did this weekend, and I think it was a really good, positive experience. Oh, Tony, that's super sweet. You're killing the game, girlfriend. Keep going. Amanda, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. VIP Jules says, I've been telling all my friends to follow you everywhere. Ah, that is super sweet. Thank you for that, VIP Jules. Thank you. That makes me so happy. Thank you. All right, let's do it. So for those of you that don't know what the heck's going on, Art Go Show says on YouTube, empathy and hope go hand in hand with the other hand open for all to join their circle of love. That's really beautiful. Yep, so true. So true. You guys, let's manifest our best lives. Let's trust that what we want is out there just waiting for us to be open to it to receive. My sister and her partner saw an orb last night. I didn't even finish that story. I started talking about it and I didn't finish it. I'll tell you really quickly. They saw an orb last night over their neighbor's house. And they took a picture, and instead of taking a video, they took a picture, and it was a live photo, so you could see when you hit it, like all the different colors of the orb. I was like, no. Katie, my YouTube handle is at I am Lindsay with love. I am Lindsay with love. Yeah, if you go over to my YouTube, please subscribe. It really does help me build out my platform, and it's just a click of a button. I don't do a lot of YouTube, so I'm not gonna like mess up your For You YouTube page or whatever. Not yet, anyway. It's coming though. So they saw an orb last night, which I thought was super cool. I was like, that is like what everybody else is seeing. And she was like, I just felt peaceful and like finally like it's like proof that we're more than just, it's just there's more than us. And I was like, well, you do realize that her partner is a Pisces and she's a Virgo, very nicely balanced couple. To his very loftiness, she's like, let's get this done. I love it. I love listening to their stories. I'm like, you two crack me up. I was like, well, he's going to probably embark upon a deepening of his spirituality and maybe you're awakening for the first time ever. Did VIP Deborah, did your sister get any feeling of who? No, she didn't. She just said they felt very at peace. It was there for like 30 minutes and they took one photo, and then when they went back to like take a video and another photo, it was like grayed out. Like they could not capture it, which I was like, oh, that's so cool. I was like, I'm not jelly because I know jelly is like a low vibration and I don't want, like, I'm not jealous. Like I'm happy for her. I think it's super cool, but I am waiting for my moment for the aliens. Oh, and for those of you that have ringing in your ears, I learned today, and I've been practicing this, but I got confirmation in a book I'm reading. When you have ringing in your ears, that is the guides or angels asking you to go a little bit up in frequency. So if you were to just say like, okay, I'm meeting you at your frequency, it would go away. So VIP Deborah, I thought of you. You're excited for her. Can't wait for the same. Yeah, I am for sure. I'm excited for her. I'm like, go sister. VIP Joel says, yesterday ringing in my ears so bad. Okay, so yeah, I was just thinking about ringing in my ears. Okay, so for those of you that have ringing in your ears, confirmation, because I've been playing with it. When I get the ringing in my ears, I say, what do you want? What do you want me to know? But I never get a message. And I'm always like, come on, like say what you got to say because I'm getting this ringing in my ears. But then when I was reading this book, they said that the ringing in the ears, same thing. They were asking for messages, messages, messages. And in fact, it's just a message to turn up the frequency ever so slightly. So they say, just say, okay, like I'll meet you at your frequency, or you can envision yourself like turning a dial to the station, right? VIP Catherine, I've had lots of ringing lately, which hardly happens. Ah! Look at me. So for all of you that are resonating with this, I am the messenger. You have awareness. You are receiving a message. So now what is your next step? Somebody in the chat, what do you do with the message? Huh? Anybody? 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 I'll wait for a second. Soul's life purpose, yep. It's because they're asking you to switch up to the frequency. So for those that are, got the message, I'm the messenger, right? I'm acting as a messenger right now for you. You are resonating with the message. What is your next step? Somebody tell me in the comments below. I'm not gonna start manifesting until somebody tells me what your next step is. You just learned it at the beginning of the call, during the spiritual lesson. Discern and act. Okay, Art Go Show on YouTube says discern and act. There you go. Thank you, Art Go Show. Your next step, because I just gave you this information, is to implement. So the next time you experience the ringing in the ears, what are you going to do? You are going to say, oh yeah, I remember. This means I'm meant to turn up my frequency ever so slightly, or shift it. Maybe not turn it up, but I do think turn it up because you wouldn't hear it otherwise, right? Not everybody hears what you hear. So I would say turn it up, right? VIP Deborah says, so I need to stop telling it to quiet down. Oh my gosh. VIP Jewel says, mine was so loud I could not even hear my husband speaking. Wow. Do you guys have vertigo along with the ringing? Vertigo is Vertigo is also like a spiritual awakening symptom. I had vertigo in my first spiritual awakening really bad. Like all of a sudden I would just be like, the whole room would be like, that's what it felt like whoa. Like everything just started to, I was like, whoa. Like somebody come behind and like spin my chair a bunch of times and then it would just stop. So that's very much a spiritual awakening kind of energy adjustment, right? Because think about what a spiritual awakening is you're starting to become aware that you are an energetic being. And so how would you become aware of that? Well, you would start to feel your energy. You would start to get messages energetically through ringing of the ears, through vertigo. I'm getting better and better every day at what I do, you guys. I'm so happy that I'm here and able to genuinely, confidently vocalize what it is that I know about what it is that I know. Beck says, I always stop and see what's around me or see what I'm doing to see what they're trying to say. Yep, really powerful. VIP Jules says, that makes so much sense. VIP Catherine says, wow, it was so loud one time, it scared me to tears. Yeah, they're saying, hey, turn it up. Meet us, it's just like, come to our level. Come on, meet us up here. VIP Deborah says, I had vertigo while I was still at the bank really bad, couldn't work, and that's when I started to awaken. Then I left the bank, retired, and my life has done nothing but get better. You guys, your stories are so powerful, right? Sometimes you don't even connect the dots. Like I say that my clairaudience turned on in 2021. I say that. I say somebody told me to go lie down in meditation, and then I got my throat chakra activation. But if I really think about when my clairaudience turned on, when I first started my very first business back in 2017 maybe, I received the message loud and clear. I saw exactly what it was going to be. I heard the name of the business, and I went and got to work. So really my clairaudience was turned on. I just didn't know that that's what it was. I just thought it was just like an insight, like an inspiration, right? So you'll start to see as you look through your life, maybe I actually knew way more before, but I wasn't ready. I didn't realize, I didn't have the awareness that this is what it was. So that's super cool too, in and of itself. Like my really toxic relationship ended very, not tragically because everything is okay, but it could have ended very tragically. And I should have known back when I was 16 years old that I was a healer. I should have known that. But I didn't know because I didn't know that it was even a thing. I didn't even know energy healing was a thing back then. So from 16 to 22, I was basically energy healing somebody and I had no idea, right? So you start to look back on your life and you're like, oh my gosh, wow. But that's okay, it's neither here nor there. You're right on divine order. You're in divine order all the time. So you're learning as you go. And by the way, you're going to continue. I heard this morning, and we'll talk about this tomorrow because I'm already over on my show. We've got to manifest, and we've got to get on the energetic wave. And I'll share with you guys tomorrow, but I learned today that the emotions are the power of the message. And the more that you process the emotions, the more you'll get the messages. So it is what it is. Let the past be in the past, you guys. Let the past be in the past so we don't keep copying and pasting that old reality to our new one. Because we're creating every day. So we want to create a new reality, a better reality. Good morning, Angie. You can do it. Welcome to the show. You're just catching the very end of the show. Angie, you can do it. So good morning and welcome. You might want to rewatch when I'm done going live. But let's get going on our manifestations. For those of you that are new here, we're following Dr. James Doty's, he's a neurosurgeon. He proved that our body manifests in a very specific way. So he says step 1 is to write down your manifestation. Step 2, read them silently. Step 3, read it out loud. Step 4, visualize. I add the Lindsay flair because that's what I do. I want it to be faster. I want it to be better and easier. I'm not saying I'm better than Dr. James Doty, neurosurgeon. I'm saying that I've added my own flair, okay? I want to see if I can do it faster. It's the manifesting generator in me, I suppose. Okay, also, well, I shouldn't say that. So step 1, I add my emotions. I add the senses. Sorry, I add the senses. Because when you add the senses, it helps you in step 4 to turn on the emotions. And a big part of manifesting is the emotions, okay? So I'm going to read mine as I write it so you guys can understand the senses I'm putting into my manifestation. I vividly see. What am I already doing? Seeing. That's one of the 5 senses. I vividly see 1,000 subscribers or more, because we are always going to ask for more. We don't want to limit ourselves. Subscribers or more interacting with me on YouTube Live. Now, interestingly enough, I started this manifestation on 1/21/25, And in the chat this morning, we already have 2 new members hanging out in the chat, 2 new people. Now, Soul Life's Purpose, I think you are with me on TikTok, and maybe now you're with me on YouTube. But Angie, I think you're new here, so good morning, right? On YouTube Live. And it feels, now I'm feeling with my 5 senses, feeling, touching, and it feels so fulfilling that so many people are experiencing their empowerment and abundance. My soul mission is to raise the frequency of the planet, and I believe I'm doing that by empowering you and reminding you how energetic and powerful you actually are. Now, once you realize you are energy, the next step is to start to release the limiting beliefs by reprogramming your subconscious mind. That's something else I help you do. So, although it might sound selfish that I want thousands of people interacting with me, the reason I desire that is because it will help humanity become a better place. It will help our collective advance. If you're a light worker, this resonates with you in your soul. You probably have a similar desire in your heart. Allow yourself to go do it. Now, I used to have a manifestation that says, I vividly see 20 million followers on my TikTok page, and I feel so proud and excited as I share this with my partner, and I hear him say how proud he is of me to keep going, babe, and how I'll be at 40 million in no time. So I had 3 senses tapped in. This one I only have 2, but I feel good with it and I feel content. But add in as many senses as you need to so you can really feel what it's going to feel like when you manifest. If you want to hang out with my energy every single day in a closer way where you're going to get guidance from me directly from my mouth to you on how to make your life better, join the Cosmic Collective. The longer you wait to join the Cosmic Collective, if you need help, the longer it's going to take you to do this. It just is what it is. I've already done it. I've already walked the path. Not the whole path, right? I'm not claiming I know it all, but I've walked a lot of it. So I can help you get out of those stuck ruts or whatever it is. Hi, new here, Tosh says, I stand with you. I love that, Tosh. Thanks for being here. Bigger, better, faster, stronger. Why can't I think of his name? Taller, bigger, faster, stronger. That don't kill me. Kanye West can only make me stronger. I need to hurry up now, because I can't wait much longer. T. Shaw, oh boy. T. Shaw Yelshi. T. Shaw Yelshi, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Sorry I'm butchering your name. Soul's Life Purpose says past, not past. Yes, I have TikTok, but I backed off for a little bit, and I've been hanging out on YouTube. I want to grow you here. Well, thank you so much, Soul's Life Purpose. Thanks for being here on YouTube. I was like, I'm pretty sure you used to be on TikTok with me, and now you're on YouTube. All right, so step 2, you guys, if you need help, by the way, if you need help writing yours, tell me in the chat. I'll help you. Adding in the senses. Step 3 is read it out loud to yourself. Step 2, read it silently. Step 3, read it out loud. So do both of those steps. I'm just going to read it silently because I just read it out loud to you. And step 4, I'll wait a second because I know you guys have to do 2 readings. So step 4 is next. We have a great show tomorrow, you guys. By the way, it's already planned. It's already prepped. Tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit about the Arcturian Council and some information that was channeled through a man named Daniel Scranton. And we're going to talk a little bit about Earth and the game of Earth. And it's going to give you, like, I've never heard it actually outlined this way. So when I share it with you tomorrow, you're going to be like, oh, I think it's going to give you a better understanding of like really how to play the game. It is a game. It is a game. If you can tap in and make it a fun adventure, you will win. Yeah, so it's going to be a good show, so please come back tomorrow. And if you want to make sure you come back tomorrow, then you should hit the follow button up here today, right? That's how you hang out with me. And I'd love to see some of you guys to take the leap and stand in your own faith and join the Cosmic Collective. And if you don't want to join the Cosmic Collective, then at least get into the Manifesting Club. Manifesting Club is $11 a month. The doors close tonight. We manifest together on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Otherwise, there's plenty of other things I offer you. Healing courses, Reiki Master Certification course, super powerful. What else? Astrology reports, a bunch of different ones to choose from. Hang out with me, win at life. All right, let's visualize. Step 4 is visualize. So get your hand chakras going. Jewel says, VIP Jewel says, I want to, money and rushing towards me. You got this, girl. Beck says, oh man, showing my age. TV show $6 million man, early 70s was built better, faster, stronger. Oh, that's okay. I'm named after Lindsay Wagner, the Bionic Woman. I feel like that was like a 70s show. I still want to watch it. I haven't watched it. But I feel like I should watch it so I can understand my energy. Because that's what my parents saw me. They said, this is Lindsay. And I'm like, oh, geez, great. I can grow back limbs. Oh. Get your hand chakras going. Close your eyes. This is what I say. He says you can just put your hands in prayer. I say close your eyes. You love that show? Yeah, a lot of people. My mom said it was a big thing back then. All I could think was crystal method. I don't know what that is, VIP Jules. So you close your eyes and you breathe into and out of the heart chakra. He says just close your eyes and visualize. Well, let's take it a step further. Let's do what we know what to do. So we breathe in and we open the heart chakra and we breathe the air through the heart. So we're pulling in air through our nose, but it's coming in through the heart, the front of the body. And on the exhale through the nose, the air is going out of the heart. Now we're going to take it up a notch. This is going to be a little bit tricky. On the next inhale, we're going to breathe air into the back of the heart. See and feel the difference. See if your body can feel the subtle difference of breathing in through the back of the heart versus the front of the heart. On the exhale, we're letting it go out of the back of the heart. Now breathe into the front of the heart on the inhale. On the exhale, let it go out of the front of the heart. You guys, I'm taking you into different levels of frequency right now. On the inhale, breathe into the back of the heart. On the exhale, let it go out of the back of the heart. When you're ready, you can really open your heart chakra like a flower blooming in the front of the body. On the inhale, make yourself big, big, big. And on the exhale, let it go. Gently closing this heart chakra like a flower. Now this is going to take a little bit of imagination, but on the inhale, breathing in and opening the heart chakra like a flower on the back of the heart chakra, so behind you. Bloom it out big, 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 wide, wide, wide. And on the exhale, you're closing it down. And now you're acting out the scene of what you are manifesting. So for me, I'm calling a woman. Her name is Anne. I don't know why Anne came into my mind. Maybe the first person I hire has the name Anne in her name. Wouldn't that be just something? I'm like, Anne, girl, I need your help. And last time I talked to Anne, she was already building out a team. And so today I'm going to talk to her and be like, Anne, how's the team going? Like 2 people, is that enough? And she's like, yeah, for now we're good. But I would say, Lindsay, in a month or so, you're going to need 3 moderators at least, plus me. And I say, okay, Anne, I trust you on that. Like, let's reconvene next month or whatever. So I'm not looking, when my manifestation is about YouTube Live, but when I'm manifesting, the scene for me, that means it's already come to life, is that I'm calling up somebody that I've hired as a moderator to help me moderate these 1,000 or more people that are talking to me on YouTube Live. Because how could I, by myself, make sure I see every comment from 1,000 people and make sure it stays respectful in a safe space? That would be really challenging, I think. And not be distracted and actually make a show, right? And that's it. So that's my scene that I've acted out. It is my angel number 1024 right now. I love that. Oh, the group that made the music that rap is set to. Oh, interesting. I didn't know. VIP Jules. So your scene doesn't have to be, what you act out doesn't necessarily have to be the exact words you wrote. And in fact, it should be the next step, right? So the words are, I want 1,000 or more subscribers interacting with me live. When that happens, what would assume that has happened? Well, I would have moderators, because if I have moderators, I would assume that I would need them, right? I wouldn't just hire a moderator for the few people that are chatting with me now, but probably by the time 500 hits or 1,000, I would hire some moderators. All right, let's get on the energetic wave. I'm 30 minutes past my show time, so sorry guys, but how was it? Chatty Cathy today. We are going to close our eyes if you're new here. This is very simple. VIP Ellie says, I've been seeing mine a lot too lately, 1027. Ooh, I love that. VIP Deborah says, I could really feel the difference between breathing in and out from the front. Yes. Yeah. We're going to take that to the next level inside the Cosmic Collective. We are. Probably the group Energy Healing for February. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Arco Show, that's super sweet. Arco Show says on YouTube, Soul's Life Purpose was editing some of her language, the way she spelled things. And then Soul's Life Arco Show says, cool to think of the differences and commonalities between the past and past. Something's past, and that's the past, right? Let's grow. We are in the right safe place with Lindsay. Thank you for that. Super sweet of you. All right. Let's do it. Let's get on the energetic wave. I hope to see some of you guys inside the Cosmic Collective, or at least interacting with me on a more regular basis would be nice. You will win at life if you hang out with me. I'm not going to let you down, but it does take your courage and you implementing to actually move forward with your journey. So remember that. Listening to me is beautiful, but taking the action is the power. All right. Closing the eyes, repeating out loud after me, only silently. Oh, sorry, we got to breathe first. Breathing in through the nose, belly nice and full. Letting it out of the mouth. Dropping the shoulders, maybe rolling the neck, really sighing it out, resetting the energy, breathing in through the nose, letting it go. You may want to re-listen to this spiritual lesson on YouTube, because there are many ways that the universe spoke to me this weekend, many ways. And so you've got to start to understand you're also receiving this guidance. So maybe you want to go re-listen again and see how it kind of all played out. One more deep breath in and letting it go. Repeating out loud and only silently if you must. The words you speak do have power, so please say them with conviction from your solar plexus chakra and intention and love from your heart chakra. I am strong and I can do this. Smiling big and showing me your teethers. You're happy, you're creating your best reality. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. I am strong and I can do this. So you smile big and show me your teethers. You are feeling empowered and it's a good feeling to have. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. And now you take this thought, this feeling, this idea, this visualization, and you bring it up the whole chakra system, breathing in, pulling it from the root all the way to the crown, giving it to God, Source, Universe, Creator, out of the crown, the top of the head, so God, Source, Universe, Creator can understand what this energy is doing to co-create with us. And on the exhale, we're bringing this thought, this vision, this feeling, this idea down, down, down the chakra system, letting it sink down slowly through the heart, through the solar plexus, the sacral, to the root, where we're cementing it in a clockwise fashion. The chakras are typically moving in a clockwise fashion, but there are some moments where they're not. But typically in a clockwise fashion, moving forward, right? One more time, I'm going to do it with you, so do it on your own, breathing in. You just used your senses to have a visualization and connect with your emotions, so tap into those emotions. Make the picture as big as you can on the screen of the crown chakra, giving it to God, Source, Universe, Creator to understand and feel and experience with you the excitement, the contentment, the happiness, the joy, whatever it is. And on the exhale, we're bringing it down the chakra system, letting it sink down through the third eye, through the back of the neck, the throat, letting it trickle down to the heart chakra, to the solar plexus. You're feeling it drip down into the sacral, and it lands at the root where you're cementing it in a clockwise fashion, swirling it around your body in a circle. Circle's very powerful, very, very powerful shape in the universe. One more time, I am strong and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. You are on the energetic wave, my friends. Do not give up on your dreams. Stand firm in your faith. Remember that when you stay emotionally stable is how you pass the tests. You can think about me when I was sad for only a little bit of time when I lost my bracelet. And now I absolutely believe it's either going to find its way back to me, number one, or number two, it's going to come back to me tenfold. And I'm very happy about that. So I will let that happen and I will let the universe send that to me. Be open to receiving your guidance, but not just open to receiving it, but actually acting on it, implementing it. And that is where the power lies. All right, VIP Ali says, really needed that this morning. Thank you. Have a great day. Same to you. You guys have a great week. Great weekend. What? Did I just time travel? Have a great day. Art Go Show, Life, Soul's Life Purpose. Angie, if you're still here, have a great day. And everyone else that's watching on replay on YouTube, have a nice day. I will see you guys all back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see some new faces inside the Cosmic Collective, or at least in my inbox in some way, maybe getting an astrology report or joining a healing course. I'm posting 4 more channeled messages today, so stay tuned for that. 5 actually, 5 today, 4 tomorrow, and then horoscopes are starting on the 29th. So hang out on my page, you guys. Check out your sun, moon, and rising sign. Learn your energy for the month, and leave some comments. Let me know if any of it resonates with you. Have a great day, guys. Goodbye. Have a great day, you guys. YouTubers out there.